there, welcome back to a fresh episode of My Watch Therapy. Today we have got a classic. A classic in the sense of this watch I feel like it's the blueprint for so many Seiko watches. It's kind of the base model, right? And everything's sort of got layered on top of this watch. And let's see, the reference number, don't have it quite off the top of my head. SRPL13 for our 35 movement, which gives you 41 hours of power reserve, sub $600. Let's talk about some of those other things that I think kind of represent what so many of these watches are, starting with this one. You can see by the X right there, it's a part of the Prospex line, so that's supposed to be more of the professional line. That gives you things like this 200-meter water resistance, gives you this beautiful handset. You can see very loomed up all around. I'm outside, as you probably can tell, and it's just getting day glow like crazy. It's just like lime green soda everywhere here. It's got Hardlex crystal. You can see that's kind of domed up just a little. You can see the edge there. And Hardlex, again, Seiko said, well, they're sapphire crystal. We could just make something synthetically that is just as scratch resistant and a whole lot cheaper to manufacture. And we don't have to buy it from anybody. We just make it ourselves. A lot of people don't like the Hardlex, but I don't know why. I don't know why it has to be sapphire. I mean, look at companies like Rolex. They make everything in-house. That's all Seiko's doing. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's what they did. But like I said, I think this watch has just got a lot of characteristics you see borrowed. I love this sort of knurled screw-down crown. Of course, 200 meters resistance. You got to have that. But it's really just positive, real grippy. It's not overly sized, not undersized. It looks a little bigger here, extended, of course. Nice crown guard. Goes in real nice. Just like, geez, what was that? It's only, some of these you got to turn and turn. They keep popping out. Well, this one, it's one turn locked. Very nice. Little date window in there, down there. I think a bit of an afterthought. I would have either skipped it or given it a Cyclops eye so you can see it better. It's a little too small. It just doesn't seem quite necessary. That'd probably be the only thing I can think of. This case, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love that knurled bezel. It's not like crazy, pokey. It's not too slick, not too thin, but, rather thin. Doesn't dominate. You can see the curvedness here, right? The curved nature of this entire case, starting at the top, curving down, curving down, curving down. So it's just got great symmetry, great lines. You can see it's got just in case, got an extra clasp, and one trigger won't do it. You got to do both triggers to release that. And then we got a signed case back. It's still for sale. So it's got the blue sticker on there to protect it. And that is with the Tick Tock Time Shop. I'll put a link in the description. They're my local shop here in the Colorado Springs, Manitou Springs area. And second generation, family-owned, family-run business. Couple of the family work there, and then close family or close friends of the family working there as well. But you can see that. I mean, it's just a beautiful case. It's just so classic. I hope it can come out. I don't know. It's got just kind of like a very light texture to that bezel. The bezel action is pretty tight. I don't know, maybe because it's a new watch, but it's there. I don't know if that's a negative. I'd have to turn it a bunch more to see if it kind of loosens up, but it's tight. I guess that bezel, it wouldn't hurt if it was a little bit thicker. I feel like I'm kind of more grabbing this edge here, smooth edge, almost as much as I'm grabbing that. So I find my fingers slipping a bit there. Oh boy, there it is. right there. The handset, like I said, it's good looking. I think that's from the Monster series. You can see that in a lot of their watches. So, made in Japan, gonna last for frickin' ever. Very little to no service needed. Right now, I've got it set at an atomic time clock, so I'm gonna see how fast it is. I'm sure it's gonna be a little fast. It's gonna gain time, but I don't know. It's under 600 bucks. So, tell me what you think. Got this H-link bracelet design. Yeah, I appreciate you watching. I love this case. I love kind of that angular nature, sort of dihedral shape to it. Yeah, lots to love here. Lots to love right side up. And I appreciate your viewership. Channel is definitely growing. Look at that inner chapter ring. It's like a little Rolex. It should say Seiko, 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 Seiko all the way around inside there. Reflects the light nicely that way, especially with this much lume. Very cool. Would you like to see the lume? Should I go to a dark place? I'll do that. 1 second. Oh yeah. See how the ring is lighting up? The inner chapter ring.